However, the pay-per-view is the Royal Rumble. So you're going to have 30 women wrestling, 30 men wrestling, and it could be them. But you're not going to have a bunch of title matches, individual title matches. That would be an event that would go on for years. So there will be some, but it'll be the universal titles that will be on the line. And it will be the Rumble where you're trying to earn your shot into WrestleMania, into some of those championship matches. Now, this is crazy. This was supposed to be Witcher's new look debut, but that does not look like her new look. So who knows how she's going to come out.
For one fall, and is for the Women's World Championship.
So Rhea Ripley making her way down to the ring, getting her very first shot at the Meltdown World Championship against Witcher. Is Witcher still going to come down in her new look? I do not know. I'll tell you, like, if there was a dream match, hey, what's going on, Dave? Welcome to the stream, brother. If there was a dream match of women, I would want to see Rhea Ripley against Chyna. #1 match. You couldn't tell me a more compelling match than that in the women's division. You could tell me some good ones. But more compelling? I don't know. It'd be like Trish Stratus versus Becky Lynch. That would be very interesting to see. Or Victoria versus Charlotte Flair, for those who remember Victoria. Victoria should be in the Hall of Fame. She was a bad mamma jamma. Nope, not going to be Witcher's new look. But it'll still be a title shot. Now, in an earlier stream today, in the creation stream where we were talking a bunch of things, I did show you Witcher's new look. So, there's that. If you want to see it, it was in the creation stream earlier today. Remember, too, guys, when 2K23 comes out, we will, the entire day, be on there creating wrestlers. We can these wrestlers do not just make their way over. We can't copy and paste them. We have to recreate all of them. And I don't know, I kind of like it. It's kind of it's a neat change of pace. It's a chance for us to sit down and talk about other things in wrestling. And for you to see kind of the process that we have to go through in the creation suite mode. I have multiple hours, no fewer than 3 hours per every single wrestler you see on the stream. Most of them more than 3. 3 is a minimum.
Introducing the challenger from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
She'd be a scary one to wrestle, though.
The champion from Arlington, Texas. She's the Women's World Champion, the Witch.
So Witcher technically no longer a part of American Alpha. She wanted to go her own way. They parted amicably. There was not any big deal. There's no big reason. She just wanted to be out there doing her own thing. However, she still has on the symbols of American Alpha because this is not her new look. but that's okay. Bigger fish to fry right now, and the biggest fish she's going to have to fry is Rhea Ripley, who apparently is running to nowhere right now. That's kind of one of the more interesting things. There's these little updates that happen, and everybody's like, the only thing that happened was it was an update to the My Faction mode. But weird stuff like this has been happening more and more, which makes me think there's been other things going on. However, March 14th, we will not have to worry about that anymore. The brand new 2K23 will be out at that time. Now, the thing that we know is because this match is happening, the very next match is going to be the men's world title, and the very next match is going to be the chaotic 4 horsemen. Who is going to have the right to be called a horseman? We start that journey in the main event tonight. Thanks, Sentinel. I appreciate that, brother. Remember, you guys, too, can create yourselves, upload it. I'm going to give you a tag, probably Totes, T-O-T-E-S. There's too many things that are TSW. And plus, we're rebranding away from that a little bit. But probably Totes. You put Totes in there. That way I can go on there. I can find your thing. I can download it. And then, like Sentinel made his own guy. I make changes to him. Look at that. Rhea Ripley saying, hey. Now, you know Witcher's not going to have that, but this is going to be one of those matches that's just a street fight. If you've got a Rhea Ripley and you got a Witcher, two very similar style wrestlers, right? It is going to be a fight either way it goes. Rhea now rolls up the leg. 1. And only a 1 count. You look at Ozzy, who is still on the Meltdown brand. You look at Witcher, trying to become one of the greatest, put herself in that conversation. The other one, Cheyenne, no longer on the Meltdown brand. So she is not writing that resume anymore. She is trying to write her own resume on the Raw brand. But there it is, Witch's Brew. Is Rhea going to tap out? Does not. Rhea fights through it, flips her over. But remember, Witcher, and one of the reasons why she wins so many matches is she has 3 different moves that she wins on quite frequently. Rhea now goes, rolls the leg. 1, 2, and Witcher out in 2. Dave created his guy. I made changes to it. I typically end up making the changes. If you can find or do, now a couple different ways you could do this. Rhea has her in a submission hold and it looks painful. Is Witcher going to tap this time? Doesn't because Rhea lets her up. Now Rhea's telling her to get up. Witcher's like, no, I'm just going to take a break real quick breather. 2, 3, and we have a brand new TSW Women's Champion. Is Rhea Ripley going to start putting her name in the hat as possibly one of the greatest Meltdown champions? You see, I have a hard time even saying it.
And new Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Yep, always tough when you're trying to rebrand a few different things, right? So, but that's okay. Rhea Ripley now winning the title for the very first time. I'll be honest, didn't see that coming. I didn't think that it was impossible by any stretch, but just the way this match was going, I didn't see it necessarily ending or ending right there. So, That is interesting because this does now open up